Hello guys, welcome back dito again sa Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. So this time ang lalaruin natin ngayon is yung kanyang DLC called The Frozen Wilds. At alam ko nandito yan sa side quest, which is level 30. And then nandito tayo sa sa save point kung saan malapit yung quest. So dito lang siya sa may bandang likuran ko. So yun, nasa level 43 na pala ako. And then mag-start na tayo. I think dito na yan. Last time kasi nung time na hindi ko to nire-record, hindi rin ako nag-upload. May mga side quest akong tinapos. Errands, kahit ano. Kaya umabot ako sa level 43 na yan. So itong DLC ng Frozen Wilds, wala akong idea kung anong meron dito. Basta lalaruin ko lang siya. Hindi ko alam kung panibagong story ba to ulit or may something na naman tayong madidiscover.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Nagparamdam na naman ulit si Silence. I think sa ending yun di ba nakita niyo yung ending credits niya na meron siyang pinuwang parang ano ba yun? Parang may bago na naman siyang bubuhayin kalaban. Hindi ko alam kung bida o kontrabida to Silence eh.
No room.
Okay, may kalaban na naman dito.
New predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
New predator. Ito ang kahinaan niya. Oh! Well, lakas bumawas Shit! Apoy! Ito mukhang... Ang lakas! Okay, ulit. Hindi ko kabisado yung kalaban. Tingnan natin kung anong kainaan niya ulit. Weakness. Tama naman Alam ko na. Yan. Then ito ang bagay natin.
It's holding!
Alat ulit. Ano amo? Mali yung ano natin. Ganun. Ay, iba pala to. Iba pala yung ano ko. Shit. Come on. Ah! Yari na naman ako dito. Mapatay na naman ako. For the last time. Ang lakas eh, oh. Ay, mali, hindi. Tingnan natin kung papatay natin siya. Sana mapatay natin. Nice. Sabi palaban ako agad ah. Mukhang hindi pa sapat yung level ko para dito. Pero siguro kailangan ko na munang takasan kung may kalaban man. Bugsarado eh. Ang pangit ng simula eh. Patayaw. Ah, okay. Saan ba yan? Ah, dito. So yun, nagdilim na siya. Mukhang midnight talagang ano nito. Ay, eksena nitong part na to. So yun, pababa. Then dito tayo.
Saving these for the trail.
So, mukhang di biro tong DLC na to dahil sa umpisa pa lang ano na eh. Napakalakas na ng kalaban. Pati pa kaya kung nasa ano na tayo, main quest na tayo talaga.
Outlander on the mountain.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. The Frozen Wild. Dito pala
You sure you'll
nag-i-start.
be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Ah, okay, may mga tao na.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Siguro trial pa lang yung nakalaban ko kanina.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it
Pero
for?
grabing trial yun ah. Lakas kagad ang kalaban. Unang pasok din sagad eh.
In times like these, let's not forget the importance.
Ayun, mangolekta muna tayo ng mga health. Before tayo mag-proceed dito sa saan man ko.
You died on Thunder's drum.
Ano to?
Your songs will not.
Oh, shard gambler box. Siguro kung ganun kalakas sa mga kalaban, baka mayroon tayong malakas na weapon na makakuha rito. Base kasi sa mga ano,
Must be
sa
something big
mga
going on.
Thunder's drum.
Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Lost.
base kasi sa mga naglaro na nito. Pinakamalakas na weapon nandirito sa Frozen
And I
Wild.
will stand with him.
Tama ba? Siguro tignan na lang natin.
Buster
And then may
Rare.
autosave. Yan
He
natin to.
returned to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting.
Okay, tignan natin kung anong chismis dito.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
So balik na naman tayo dito sa pagkahaba-habang conversation. So kailangan natin itong piliin lahat para meron tayong idea sa mga susunod na mangyayari.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rests. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
No, I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
Okay, meron kagad side quest.
One day, that's
After
all
the main
I
quest. And then, check natin ating inventory. Ano ba yung nakuha natin kanina? Okay. Treasure, okay naman. Sa side quest. Shaman spot?
ask. One day of not worrying about what's happening at Thunder's Drum.
Dr. Aratak, optional. Sige nga.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
So yun, optional lang pala yung kakausapin natin siya. But anyway, meron akong natatanong na side quest. At meron akong natatanaw na merchant ba yan? Puntahan na natin.
I'd go to Stone Yield and kill all
Kung nandito yung malakas na bow, magpalit na tayo kasi sign na yan. Eto. Eto na nga. Sasabi ko lang. At wala akong ingredients. Banok champion bow. Power shot bow, keep the bowstring, draw on a specialized sharp chart. Alas lahat naman sila malalakas eh. Handling, okay. So, wala pa ako nito, kailangan ko ng blue. Blue gleam ba tawag dyan? Sa armor, tignan natin. Ayos to ah. Pero wala pa rin to sa armor ko ngayon. Treasure. Sige. Saka na lang. Wala pa ako ng mga ano eh.
Good to see you, faithful friend.
Mga kailangan. So yun, sa side quest, lalampasan ko muna yan. And then mag-quick save muna tayo.
Don't let the others intimidate you, Outlander.
And then ang takbo natin is dito. Paidnaltok.
If the Banuk cannot tolerate outsiders, we don't deserve to survive.
So okay naman siguro yung mga stats natin sa kay Mike Whip.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines, I've got to find Aurea. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
So yun, dadaan muna ako rito. Baka sakali may makuha tayong mga ibang items. Nagkalat ang mga side quests. Babalikan ko talaga yan.
Should have brought a cart.
Peace and harmony, my friend.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keeping together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray. All right.
Nasa ba yung quest ko? Tumalayo-layo pa, 200 meters. And so far so good naman. Wala naman ako na-encounter na kalaban. Camp Discover? Nasaan yan? Nasaan ka? Ay, ito. Sa harapan ko na pala. Ayun.
Karja have been working here since the spire cast a shadow on the main
Ay, save tayo.
The Oseram are newcomers.
Any work done under the sun warms you through the night.
So may mga
Bergen
natatanong
said
na ako mga
Rhea's
enemy.
apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Ito yung mga lumilipad. Parang katulad nung last time ng mga nakalabang ko. Alam ko ano yan eh. Ang kainaan yan, apoy.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that.
Okay, nandito tayo kay Naltuk.
It looks like it's sending a pulse or signal.
Okay. May gagawin siguro ako dito.
Naltuk? Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Okay, destroy the Obright Tower. Maganda muna tayo ng mga equipment natin. Make sure lang na makakaano tayo. Okay, ito pa rin yata yung mga nakalabang ko before.
So much for being careful. I can kill the machines. But what about the tower?
Pero parang nadedetect niya ako.
Or override it.
Tignan natin. Makakalapit tayo agad. Nawawala yung armor ko. Sabi na. Delikado tayo. Wait lang ha.
Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me.
Okay, dalawa yung options pero isa lang ang pwede nating ano. Ay, mali. Ito na naman ako sa ano. Lagi nila ako tinatamaan niya pag ano. Medyo kakaiba sila ngayong kalabanin ha. Agresibo dito sa ano na to ha. Pero di bale, matyagaan lang tayo kasi meron tayong makakuhang malakas na bow mamaya. Just in case na makakuha tayo ng mga parts. Wala naman tayong magiging problema. Ano ba weakness nito? Di yan. Weakness. Shield, okay.
Dawn breaking.
Pero try natin ano to.
Every time's
Stealth to. Baka makuha pa dalawa. Saan na ba yan? Sana kung kaya ko na ma-stealth to. Kaya lang Marinig kaya ako nito. Kanina na-stealth ko na Try pa rin natin. Sayang. Kalilingon. Ka lang. Ito namang isa. Lumingon. Ay, sayang Naka-silent na yan sa Bali, malakas naman ako.
So the tower helps nearby machines, but it can be overridden.
Nasaan na yun? Nasaan yung pinatay ko kanina? Ito. Ibalik na tayo din kay tropa na nasa taas. I think maraming pang ganyan. Bago to Ano ba to? Bago nga.
We should speak.
Bago ba? Ganun pa rin Parang meat pa rin yung nakukuha ko. Balikan na natin to.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
So yun, binanggit na nung lalaki yung ano.
I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Binanggit na ng lalaki yung blue gleam ba yun? Na kailangan ko dun sa ano, sa vendor para makabili tayo ng malakas-lakas na weapon. Okay, I think ikakat ko muna yung gameplay ko and tutuloy ko na lang to next time guys. So, dito ko muna tatapusin to. So yun, thank you guys sa mga nanood and see you sa part 2. See you on the next one. Peace.